Good morning, class 5. I'm Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 5, that is food, health and hygiene. Today, we'll discuss about hygiene. So we all know hygiene means cleanliness, means the practices or the habits by which we can maintain cleanliness in our life. So first of all, as we know, if we are clean, then we are not get caught easily by the diseases. We are we can live healthy because of this habit of cleanliness and hygiene. So the question is, how are we able to maintain these hygiene conditions in our day-to-day life? So let's start from the morning. Wake up early in the morning, go for uh, go and fresh yourself, take a bath, brush your teeth twice in a day, trim your nails, wash your body properly to remove the dead cells also. So these are the personal hygiene which we maintain. Or wash your hands thoroughly so many times in the whole day. So these are the habits which maintain hygiene, personal hygiene. Then comes the food. So always eat healthy food. Don't eat too much fried and oily food, and keep the food in proper place and cover it always. Don't eat food from roadside because of the dust. So these are the personal hygiene level. Now next is, take care that the surroundings of your house is clean. The surrounding of your house should be clean. There is no stagnant water in your areas. Maintain cleanliness in your house also. Allow sunlight and air to enter your room and your house also. So these are the some habits which helps you to maintain hygiene. Now let's discuss the question answer of this chapter. So let's discuss from object short answer questions. That is, we start from question number A, that is choose the correct answer. So number 1 is, the variety of food that contains all the nutrients in right proportion is called balanced diet. The answer is balanced diet. Number 2, carbohydrates are energy giving food, but excess amount of carbohydrate cause obesity. Okay. Proteins are body building nutrients. Proteins are body building nutrients. Number 4, the nutrients that provide heat and energy. The nutrients that provide heat and energy are fats. Next, oranges, grapes and carrots are rich source of vitamins. Scurvy is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C. Number next, Rashi is suffering from goiter. She should be given a diet rich of iodine. Next question, jaundice is caused by bacteria. Number 9, a dreaded disease caused by a virus, HIV, that attacks the immunity system is AIDS. Deficiency diseases are caused due to lack of nutritious food. Next question, give two example of each. So proteinated food, number 1, the example is milk and egg. Number 2, carbohydrated food, rice and wheat. Number 3, fatty food, ghee and oil. Number 4, communicable disease, so cold and cough. Communicable disease, cold and cough, polio also there. So these are communicable disease. Malaria is also there. Next, non-communicable disease, goiter, night blindness. Next, quick assignment objectives: mark a tick against the correct word and cross the wrong one. Proteins are bodybuilding energy giving nutrients. The answer is bodybuilding. Proteins, carbohydrates are energy giving nutrients. The answer is carbohydrate, means tick the carbohydrate. And cross protein. Next, deficiency of nutritious food, clean water is called malnutrition. Tick the word nutritious food. Cross clean water. Next, common cold is communicable, non-communicable. The answer is communicable. So tick communicable, cross non-communicable. Next, polio is a communicable, non-communicable disease. So tick the word communicable and cross non-communicable. Next question, fill in the blanks. Dash is the necessity of all living beings. The answer is food. Food with all the dash is called a balanced diet. The answer is nutrients. Fats remain dash in our body for later use. The answer is stored. Next question, vitamins and minerals are needed by our body in dash quantity. The answer is small. The malnutrition causes dash diseases. The answer is deficiency diseases. Next, write one word for the following. Food with all the nutrients, balanced diet. Number 2, diseases caused by infection. Answer is communicable disease. Number 3, diseases that can pass from one sick person to another healthy person. The answer is communicable disease. Number 4, diseases caused by the deficiency of vitamin C. The answer is scurvy. Now comes 5, diseases caused by the deficiency of iodine. The answer is goiter. Now comes the match the column. So from column A, number 1, soybean. Answer is D. From column B, protein. Number 2, cereals. The answer is carbohydrates. Number 3, sunlight. Column B, C. Vitamin D. Number 4, calcium, phosphorus. Column B. The answer is also number B, bones. Next comes malaria. The answer is D. From column B, that is communicable diseases. So these are the objective questions. Now let's discuss some question answers. Like give short answers. Number 1, why do we need food? So we all know we need food for proper growth and development and to fight against diseases. Number 2, which disease is caused due to lack of vitamin A? Answer is night blindness is caused due to lack of vitamin A. Number 3, why does our body need protein? So it's a very good answer. Our body need protein to repair the damaged cells and tissues and also to grow new cells and tissues in our body. Next, what causes malaria? So malaria is caused by a protozoa which is spread by mosquitoes. Next, why is water essential for our body? So water is essential for our body because it helps in the process of digestion and also it maintains our body temperature. Now comes the next, answer the following questions. Number C. Number 1, name 2 communicable diseases caused by bacteria, virus and protozoa. So by bacteria, the diseases are caused is jaundice and typhoid. Jaundice and typhoid. By virus, so now very famous disease, that is corona and dengue, and there are several diseases you can take the name like polio is also a viral disease. Next question, protozoa. So the answer is malaria and dysentery. Next question, how can we prevent disease from spreading? So we can prevent disease from spreading by following precautionary measures or by following the steps. Number 1, the house should be properly disinfected. Okay. Number 2, drinking water should be clean and pure. Number 3, the area around our house should be neat and clean. Number 4, water should not be stagnant in puddles around the house. Means there should be no stagnant water. Number 5, children should be vaccinated properly at the proper time. Number 3, name different nutrients present in food. Discuss at least one function. So the different nutrients present in food. Number 1, carbohydrate, function, it gives energy. Number 2, fat, it also gives energy and keep our body warm. Number 3, protein, it helps in the development of new cells and muscles and tissues. Number 4, that is minerals, it helps us to maintain our body in proper health. Number 5, vitamins, it helps us to fight against disease. Number 6, water, it helps in the digestion and to maintain body temperature. Number 7, roughage help us to digest the food and to remove the undigested food from the body. Now comes the next question, distinguish between communicable and non-communicable disease. So communicable diseases are those diseases which can spread from a sick person to a healthy person, but non-communicable diseases are those diseases which cannot spread from a sick person to a healthy person. Number 5, list 4 causes of communicable disease. So as we know, The four causes of communicable disease are number 1 bacteria, number 2 virus, number 3 protozoa, and number 4 mosquitoes and flies, and various several type of small insects are there. Now comes the tick the odd one out giving region. So rice, wheat, orange, potato. Which one is the odd one out? Answer is orange, because orange is the odd one and it is the fruit, as it is a fruit and source of vitamin C, but others are source of carbohydrate, and they are, yes, source of carbohydrate. Next come fast food, carbohydrate, protein and minerals. So fast food is the odd one out, it is unhealthy, but carbohydrate, proteins and minerals are very important for our body. Next, beriberi, rickets, tuberculosis, goiter. So beriberi, rickets and goiter, these are the disease caused because of deficiency of any vitamin and mineral in our body, and these are non-communicable. But tuberculosis is a communicable disease, and it is also caused by a microorganism. Next question, rest, hygiene, exercise, late night sleep. So under this, late night sleep is a very bad habit, and others are very important for our health. Next, bacteria, tapeworm, protozoa, virus. So the odd one out is tapeworm, as others are microorganisms. Next, why are deficiency diseases are non-communicable? Deficiency diseases are caused due to lack of nutrition in someone's food for a longer period of time. That is why it is non-communicable. Next question, why do the people consuming seafood do not suffer from goiter? Seafood itself contains iodine, so goiter will not caused in the people which using seafood, because indirectly they are getting iodine in their food. So class, I hope you are able to understand this whole summary of this chapter and question answer also. Revise this chapter again and again class. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you very much.